What did I told you? There's a gang in Africa that fears no predator, not even a cobra. Tiny in size, but titans in courage, these creatures take on snakes, outwit baboons, and steal breakfast from under the noses of animals twice their size. They don't just survive the savannah, they own it. Welcome to the world of the striped mongoose, Africa's fearless, fast-moving, food-snatching outlaws. They are sharp, brave, and outrageously clever. Incredibly curious and endlessly persistent, it's no surprise that these creatures have carved out a powerful place in the brutal African wilderness. Predators strike from above, lurk in trees, and stalk the earth, yet this tiny mammal walks into the chaos undeterred. Because when they're together, no threat is too great. In fact, sometimes these bold little beasts turn the hunters into the hunted. Hello friends, you're tuned in to Good Time Wildlife, and today we meet the untamed, unfiltered, unrelenting bandits of the animal kingdom, the striped mongooses. At sunrise, the gang emerges. Together, they sweep across the land like a moving unit, intimidating would-be predators with their synchronized march. But when it comes to foraging, each mongoose works independently, noses in the dirt, claws at the ready. Even in the face of a wild dog pack, this strategy can save lives. With sentries on lookout duty, the others waste no time relentlessly tearing through soil for insects and grubs. Meet the striped mongoose, one of the most widespread members of its family. Though their size hovers just over 30 centimeters in length, not counting the tail, and they tip the scales at barely 2 kilograms, these small but mighty creatures have successfully spread across vast swaths of sub-Saharan Africa. Don't let their small stature fool you. What they lack in size, they more than make up for in attitude. In a world teeming with predators, survival alone is a gamble. That's why mongooses stick together. They live in tight-knit groups, gangs, really of up to 40 individuals, sometimes even reaching 70. They're safe havens, old termite mounds, rock crevices, and tucked-away dens that keep them hidden from danger. These shelters become more than protection. They're command centers for the daily operation of survival. Their tools? Razor-sharp claws and an acute sense of smell. Their menu? Anything they can catch or steal. From beetles to scorpions and even venomous centipedes, their appetite is daring. But what really sets them apart is their boldness. They'll steal from animals much larger than themselves, like baboons. When a frustrated baboon tries to protect its catch, the mongooses spring their plan into action. In the blink of an eye, they distract, divide, and disappear with the goods. Another victory for the clever little criminals. Sometimes, the bravest among them go solo, facing prey that can bite back like rats. The rat puts up a fight, but the mongoose's sharp reflexes, strong jaws, and suffocating grip end the contest quickly. In team hunts, success comes easier, but so does conflict. Victory leads to squabbles over who gets what. But there are moments when flight isn't an option, especially when snakes slither close to their dens. These reptiles pose a lethal threat to baby mongooses. At the first sign of danger, the veterans of the gang spring into action. And within seconds, the whole troop forms a wall of defiance. Often, the overwhelming numbers are enough to send a snake fleeing. But sometimes the real fight begins. The Mozambican cobra is the nightmare no mongoose wants. Venomous, aggressive, and equipped with a long-range weapon, its venom can shoot nearly 3 meters. A single drop in the eye can blind. Most animals run, but not the mongoose. They wait, time their strike. When one launches the first move, the rest follow in a storm of fangs and fury. The cobra, built to duel one-on-one, crumbles under the chaos. In seconds, the threat is neutralized and shared among the victors as a gruesome prize. Breakfast for a mongoose often includes eggs, delicious, nutritious, and vulnerable. They crack open thin shells with ease. But harder prizes like snails require ingenuity. And they're not the only ones interested soon. Competitors arrive. A single treat can become the center of a chaotic, fast-paced free-for-all. Mongooses possess a near-mythical resistance to toxins, but it's not full immunity. One wrong bite can still be fatal. That's why agility, reflex, and ruthless precision are vital. These skills have been honed over millennia of conflict with some of the world's deadliest foes. With their strong social bonds, high reproductive rates, and daring tactics, striped mongooses have mastered their niche. They're thriving, widespread, and feared by many. They are proof that size doesn't determine dominant, spirit does. In this society, there's no top-down breeding system. Every female can reproduce. Each may birth up to 5 pups, marking them with scent to keep track. But care isn't limited to bloodlines. In this family, everyone pitches in. It's communal parenting at its finest. To avoid attracting parasites or predators, the group changes location every few days. But moving isn't safe either. Rival gangs control territory fiercely, and violent confrontations are common. When two equally matched gangs collide, it's all-out war, and the young are the first targets. Only the quickest, sharpest, and luckiest pups survive to carry on the clan's legacy. If these tiny warriors impressed you, hit that like button, drop a comment, and don't forget to subscribe for more wild adventures. Until next time, stay wild, stay curious,